The senators cast their final votes around 2 o'clock this morning on the biggest rewrite of the American tax code in more than 30 years. This is a bill that will affect every single American if it becomes law. And that's something that's looking a lot more likely this morning.
Days of frantic deal-making and fiery debate ending overnight with a celebration by victorious Republicans.
The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, as amended, is passed.
In the lead-up to the vote, Democrats complained they were given just hours to read the 400-plus page final bill, packed with late additions, sometimes scribbled in the margins.
This is the tax bill. See how thick it is? I want you to take a look at this, folks. This is your government at work.
On the floor, a furious debate.
This legislation will go down in history as one of the worst, most unfair pieces of legislation ever passed.
This bill is about helping Americans for the long term. It's about restoring the American dream.
But the result of 51-49 Republican victory was largely a foregone conclusion after previously undecided Senators Jeff Flake and Susan Collins declared their support for the bill on Friday.
I do believe that this bill will help to promote economic growth and the creation of jobs.
Bob Corker, the only Republican to vote against the bill, said phone calls from President Trump and negotiations with party leadership could not overcome his concerns about the bill's $1.5 trillion price tag.
Is it the kind of situation where you hope that you were wrong about this bill?
Absolutely. I mean, I want good things for our country.
The next step, the House and Senate must hammer out some of the big differences remaining between their bills, including how many tax brackets there should be, when corporate tax cuts should take effect, and just how generous to make the child care tax credit. One last round of negotiations on a bill Republicans believe the American economy demands, and Democrats say it can't possibly afford.
This bill has been a big priority for President Trump, and he congratulated Republican senators overnight with a tweet writing, "We are one step closer to delivering massive tax cuts for working families across America." Special thanks to Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and Finance Committee Chairman Orrin Hatch for shepherding our bill through the Senate. Look forward to signing a final bill before Christmas. Chanel?
Well, speaking of which, Garrett, here's a big question. How difficult will it be for the House and Senate to come to an agreement on the final bill?
Well, make no mistake, it's going to be tough, but they have already been working behind the scenes to try to hammer out some of those sticking points. There is a lot of work the congressional leaders have to get done on the Hill before the end of the year. This is just one more thing on the plate, but they feel the pressure to get it done.
All right, Garrett, thank you.